Here's the setup. You've got 2 cones spaced about 10 feet apart and 7 plates for your team. The challenge is to get all of the plates from one cone to the other without using your hands. They have to use their feet. Each plate can only have 1 foot on it at a time, and you can't step on anything but plates when you're in between the cones. They'll probably think to have one person put all of the plates in their hands and walk out one by one, placing the plates down like stepping stones. Except that doesn't get the plates to the other side of the cone. It only gets one person to the other side. In fact, it could get the whole group to the other side if they just step on the plates, but the challenge isn't to get the whole group to the cone. The challenge is to get all of the plates to the cone, and the plates can only move if moved by a foot, not a hand. Their next thought will probably be to have someone stand on the plates and move them with their feet and try to go all the way across to the other cone and move back and grab more and move them to the cone. The challenge with that is, at some point, you're going to end up with one odd plate because there are 7 plates, not 6. Therefore, one person alone can't move it with both their feet because at some point they'll be stuck with 1 plate and only 1 foot on it. You can't have 2 feet on the plate, and then how are they supposed to move? You can't really hop and move a plate at the same time with 1 foot. So at first sight, the quickest way to do this would be to have one person do the bulk of the work, but that isn't the quickest way. The quickest way is to work as a team. You need to have one person put 2 plates down, and remember, plates have to be moved by a foot and can only have 1 foot on them. So they'll put 2 plates down, and they'll move the plates out into the line. It's probably better to spread them apart some. Now they're stuck on those plates. And another rule is they can't step on the ground between the cones. They can only step on plates. So they have to stay there. This means the next person is going to want to put 2 plates down and scoot them out. And a third person will do that as well, getting your plates almost all the way to the other cone on the ground. But there's 1 plate left, and that plate has to move by foot. So you've got to get another person involved. You've actually got to ask the last person in line, the very furthest down, to stand on 1 foot. And then this person who's waiting to go on this plate can put their foot here. Everyone else can shift down a plate with their feet. And then this person can now use this plate, and they can actually scoot across the floor, bringing the plates, carrying them all the way to the cone. This means that there are 5 plates still in play. The person standing on these 2 can scoot just like the other person did, and they can get their plates all the way to the cone. There's 3 plates in play. This person right here might still be standing on 1 foot, or maybe they'll have done some teamwork with the other person standing on the other 2 plates and share. And that means that probably this person could probably hop to the cone, and then this person could slide on their feet on their plates all the way to the cone, and then somebody could try to stick their foot out and bring this plate in. That means 4 people have to work together to accomplish this. It can only be done with 4. If you want to involve more of the team, have them encourage everyone else, or what you could do is in the initial setup, when it does look like stepping stones, have a bulk of the team step across just so they get a chance to go to the other side, and then have the last 4 kids do what I just did with the cones. Here's the thing. That's how I've solved the challenge, but the kids might come up with another way, and that's okay as long as they're using teamwork to illustrate the point today that Christians are meant to have a church and be together. They're not meant to follow God alone. Just like this challenge isn't meant to be done alone, the quickest and most effective way is to work with each other.